Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Okay, isang mapagpalayang hapon sa inyong lahat. Hello, Tutor Jen. Nakapang-uniform Monday uniform outfit tayo.
Yes.
Hello.
Ang saya. It's my first time to wear this kasi bagong kuha sa patahian.
Okay. Wow. Ang saya naman. Hello sa ating mga estudyante, mga kaguro, at saka ating mga kaibigan dyan all over the country. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Tutor Jen?
Yes, and we are live again this afternoon, Tutor Rogar, in different social media platforms. This will be for 40 minutes. So to all our viewers now, please share our live sessions in the different social media platforms. We have DepEd EdTech Unit Facebook page, DepEd Tayo Facebook page, and ano pa, Tutor Rogar?
And then we have in our YouTube channel, we have DepEd Philippines YouTube channel, DepEd Educational Technology Unit YouTube channel, and DepEd TV YouTube channel. Wow, so kamusta ang inyong weekend, di ba? Kamusta weekend mo, Tutor Jen?
Masaya because I got to spend it with the family.
Yan, ako naman we went to trekking, hiking. So grabe talaga yung Shout out ko pala yung aking mga kasamahan during that time. Hello po, Ate Cherry, lahat-lahat, Jose, Lane, and all. Hindi ko na maalala.
Yeah. So while Tutor Roger and I are talking, please do share your live sessions now para we'll have more schools and students to reach out to this afternoon. Last week, Tutor Rogar, when I checked the comment section, we were able to have more than 60 schools, 60 different schools. That was from last week.
Yes.
And we have
Oo.
more than 2,000, 2,200 views. Sa Facebook pa lang
Wow,
yan.
thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, we still
Ang
have
saya-saya.
other platforms.
Kaya nga, no?
Please
Maraming
do
salamat
share.
sa iyong support, ah.
We
Please
have 30
do share.
seconds more. Share na sa lahat
Yes,
ng
go,
GC
go.
ninyo, mga Facebook group, to all your schoolmates or batchmates in grade 7, and to all your, kung sa mga teachers naman, to all your fellow teachers handling Science 7, para mas marami
And of
tayong
course,
ma-reach ng mga students.
estudyante. And of course, hindi lamang sa mga students, pati na rin sa ating mga magulang dyan. Kasi parang sila na yung naging guro din, di ba? Guro at naging gabay sa pag-aaral ng ating mga estudyante. By the way, we have Mahusay Cutie of the Week. Okay, so unahin na natin si
Yes, we have
Samantha
5.
D. Blasi. Yes, we have 5. Wow. Thank God. Ang galing. She's a grade 7 Diamond A. Her school is Liano High School, Division of Caloocan, Region, National Capital Region. Yan. And her science teacher is Sir Michael John Manicar. Hello po, sir. Thank you so much. And her parent or guardian is Rokina D. Blase. Hello po. Congratulations. Nang dahil dyan, meron kang certificate of recognition coming from us. Ayan. So in this certificate is hereby presented to Samantha D. Blasi in recognition of her outstanding participation and great attitude during the ETUlay online tutorial session in Science 7 on November 15, 2021, Quarter 2, Week 1, presented this 22nd day of November 2021. Congratulations, Samantha, for being an outstanding participant in our tutorial program. Now, Tutor Jen, ikaw naman.
Yes. We also have Ashley Nicole C. Espiritu. She's a grade 7 student from Section STE of Assemblywoman Felicita G. Bernardino Memorial Trade School in Bulacan. That's in Region 3. Ang kanyang Science 7 teacher ay si Ma'am Sonia Chan Belga. Parent is si Ma'am Irene C. Espiritu. Thank you very much sa inyong support. And with that, we also give you a certificate, this virtual certificate to Ashley for your participation, active participation last week, week 1. And Tutor Rogar, sino pa?
Yes, we have also Alriza Zaydain T. Gaza, a grade 7 student. Oh, she is as SPJ 7 from M. Del Pilar. School niya is Pampanga High School, Division of San Fernando from Region 3. Her science teacher is Ma'am Crisia Luis Garcia, and her advisor is Sir Ramil Sabado, and parents are Sir Alvin and Risbeth Gaza. And we will award you the digital certificate as well. Congratulations, Miss Gaza.
And if I remembered it right, si Alriza is celebrating her birthday today, Tutor Rogar. So it's really a happy birthday to Alriza because she's one of our tutees and it's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Gaza!
We also have, ito from Region 11, si Shane Rowin Tagod Gillian, Section SSC. I believe that's a special science class. That's from Monte Vista National High School in Davao de Oro Division, Region 11. Ang kanyang Science 7 teacher ay si Ma'am Glad Ann Hisma, And ang kanyang supportive parent is si Ma'am Noemi Tagud. So congratulations, and here's your
Congratulations po.
digital certificate.
Yan,
Fourth,
we have,
fifth,
okay,
Rogar.
the fifth learner is Marjon C. Manalansan from grade 7, section Accountability from Baruya High School, Division of Pampanga, Region 3. Wow, madaming Region 3 ngayon, ha? His science 7 teacher is Ma'am Ana Aguinaldo, and his parent is Ma'am Maricel Manalansan. Congratulations. And here is your virtual certificate, Marjon C. Manalansan. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You know, Tutor Rogar,
yes.
looking at the comments now sa Facebook Live, our regular na grade 7 na mga tuties are getting to know one another already as if they are in the same classroom, even though they're from different schools and regions.
Di ba? Ang saya-saya lang. Di ba? Kahit
So what
na
do we have?
pandemya ay
Yes, what do we have today,
Yes.
Tutor Rogar? Sorry. Excited. Sige. What do we have today, Tutor Rogar?
Okay, so our lesson for this quarter 2, week 2 is about microscopy and magnification process. Yan. And then forget
whatever you learn, yes.
You have to
whatever you
put
this
hashtag
afternoon,
science tutor Rogue Jen and hashtag science ETUlay 7. Ayan, go Tutor Jen.
Yes. We will see your comments or insights with this hashtag. Our reference material is the module for quarter 2, module 2 from Central Office, released from the Central Office, entitled Life Through the Lens, and the development team is coming from DepEd Sergeant. Thank you very much, writers and editor. So for quarter 2, week 2, Tutor Rogar, what's our most essential learning competency?
We have the most essential learning competency for this quarter 2, week 2 is to focus specimens using the compound microscope. It is divided into 2 lessons. We have the lesson 1, microscopy, and for the lesson 2, magnification process. Ayan.
So we'll try to discuss or to cover the salient points for these 2 lessons. We have reminders for you. I'll be reading reminders 1 to 4, and Tutor will continue with reminders 5 to 8. So let's begin. Number 1, you take the pretest given at the start of the module. And the pretest is designed to assess what you already know or what you may still need to know about the lesson. So number 2, take time in reading and understanding the lesson in the module. Follow the instructions and take time also to learn in our online lesson this afternoon. Number 3, use a clean sheet of paper for your answers in each activity or assessment. We discourage writing on the module because we want to save this para sakali man we still cannot go back to the face-to-face classes next year, we will still be able to reuse these modules. And number 4, try to recall and connect the ideas that you had in your previous grade levels.
Okay, for 5th reminder, you have to be honest, of course, when doing the activities, whether it is virtual or not, we have to be honest all the time. And you have only to record what you have really observed on our module. And then number 6, don't hesitate to ask if you need to clarify something, approach or contact your teacher. And you can also approach us after or during the virtual teaching. And number 7, take the post-test prepared at the end of the module. And number 8, you can check your answers in the activity, self-assessments, and post-tests. So I think that would be all the reminders, Tutor Jen. And
Yes,
ang
and
ating
we have our
pambansang
mahiwagang
tanong,
question, Tutor Rogar.
yes. So, ang mahiwagang tanong, are you ready to start our
Let us know
tutorial
in the
program for
comment
this
section.
afternoon? Yes, I want to read your comment if you are ready. Ayan, by the way, while waiting for the others, I would
Comment
like to
ni
greet
Alexander
also.
Florante, Tutor
Yes,
Rogar.
sabi
Ang
ni...
sabi ni Alexander Florante Kapada, sana po gumanda na ang net sa Pilipinas para di tayo sabay-sabay nagsasalita.
Actually, oo nga. Kasi parang may ano tayo ngayon, parang mahina ata ang signal natin. Kaya parang sabay-sabay. So, pasensya na. Maraming salamat sa pag-intindi. Ayan, parang ready na ang lahat. So let's start our what I know or our pre-test for multiple choice. I will read the directions, read each question carefully, choose the letter of the correct answer in the comment section. Share your answers. By sharing, you have to indicate your name and school to be recognized. Yan.
Kasi sabi ni Maria Jesavian Espano, ready na siya. Let's have question number 1.
Correct.
Which instrument would you use to view an image of a plant cell? A. Telescope, B. Periscope, C. Microscope, or D. Kaleidoscope? Which instrument would you use to view an image of a plant cell? A. Telescope, B. Periscope, C. Microscope, or D. Kaleidoscope?
Sige. May sagot na si Janet Flood Patayon. Sabi niya, it's letter C. Okay,
Correct.
very good. Correct. It's microscope. Yan, lahat
Correct
sila
din
nakatama,
si
Tutor Jen.
Jonalyn Kelly. Tutor Rogar, we have number 2.
Okay, we have number 2. To focus on a specimen, it is best to start with which objective lens? A. Middle magnification. B. Lowest magnification. C. Highest magnification. Or letter D. Intermediate magnification. Okay, let's see how far they've learned about this. This is activating prior knowledge at the same time, Tutor Jen.
Yes.
Okay, for number 2, Alexander answered letter B with question mark pa. Yan. Ma'am Janet answered letter C. Okay? So the correct answer, Shane answered letter B. So the correct answer, it's letter B. You have to start first in a lowest magnification before going through the highest, middle highest. Okay? Sige. Let's proceed to number 3.
Yes. Question number 3. Which two parts of the light microscope magnify the image of an object? A. Eyepiece and mirror. B. Objective and mirror. C. Objective and diaphragm. Or D. Eyepiece and objectives. Which two parts of the light microscope magnify the image of an object?
Ayan.
Hello, Jonalyn Kelly. While we're waiting for their answer, number 3. And we have again this afternoon, Tutor Rogar, my grade 12 STEM learners in biology. I asked them to review with us on the concepts in biology, particularly this lesson on microscopy.
Correct, correct. Okay, I think they have their answers na.
Yes, sabi ni question mark pa, hindi siya sure kung letter C ba. May nag-answer ng question mark, letter A, or
Question
D.
mark lahat. Okay.
Correct answer is letter D.
Letter D.
Eyepiece and objectives. Number 4, Tutor Rogar.
Okay, for number 4, how are you going to handle a microscope when transferring from one location to another? A. Hold the microscope on stage with both hands. B. Hold on the arm and swing it as you walk. C. Hold it on the inclination joint with one hand and another hand on its base. Or letter D. Hold the arm with one hand and the other arm and the other hand on the base. What's your answer? So this is how to proper handle the microscope. Okay, Krisha answered letter D. Ali Riza answered also letter D. Rianet answered D. Janet answered letter D. I know I got this one right. May ganon, Ma'am Janet. Okay, so all of their answer is letter D. Correct. Very good. Congratulations.
Okay. Last item for our pre-test. Number 5. What do you think is the reason why a scratch on microscope lenses happen? A. Washing the entire microscope. B. Providing too much light when viewing. C. Using rough cloth in cleaning the lenses. Or D. Keeping the microscope in a cabinet full of dust. What do you think is the reason why we see scratches or some scratch on the lenses? Answer for number 5. Yan. Answer is letter C. When we use rough cloth in cleaning the lenses, we get scratches on it. So it's not advisable that we use a rough cloth.
Oo, kasi nga 'di ba, may magkakaroon ng scratch. Even sa cellphone, hindi kailangan gumamit ng rough cloth. It should be soft, 'yan. Para hindi masira yung lenses. Or even sa yung parang reading glasses.
Yes, eyeglasses. So let's continue with another test. This is on what am I, to let them also review other parts of the microscope. And direction is for you to identify the words described. There are 5 items, and your choices are on the right, labeled A to E. So which words are described in the items 1 to 5? So number 1 supports the upper part of the microscope. Number 2 controls the amount of light. Number 3, it's a small platform where the specimen is placed. 4, it holds objective lenses and can be rotated. 5, supports the entire microscope and found at the bottom.
Okay, so let's wait for their answers. Pwede na rin isahin na lang nila yung kanila answers to
Yes. 1 to 5, diretso nila.
1
Kier
to 5
already
diretso.
answered for number 2. Ang na-remember niya is for we have number 1. May sagot na si Kier for number 1 and number 2. Krisha May Lasala answered A for number 1. Sige, Tutor Rogar, what are the answers?
Okay, so the answers are the following. Number 1, it's letter A, it's arm. Number 2, letter C, it's diaphragm. Number 3, it's letter E, stage. And for number 4, D, revolving nose piece. And for number 5, it's base, letter B. Ayan, so congratulations. Kindly total all your scores. Oo, para malaman natin kung ilan kayo from the pre-test and from the what's in. So we have 10 items all in all. Am I right, Tutor Jen?
Yes. So from this section, they've already reviewed parts of the microscope. We'll now continue, Tutor Rogar, with lesson 1, how to focus a microscope. So there are 8 steps here. I will read 1 and 2, and then Tutor Rogar will continue with the other 2, alternate kami. So get ready. If you're using your phone, you can take a screenshot of the steps, or you can write this down as fast as you can. All right, let's start. Number 1, when you're using a microscope, put a table lamp in front of the microscope or adjust the mirror so that natural light is reflected through the stage window. As you can see in the image, We have here the lamp. Never place this here sa baba. Wag i-direct dito sa mirror. So just put it in front of the microscope so that you can adjust the brightness or can adjust the light, amount of light that you want by moving the mirror. And number 2, put a low power eyepiece into the microscope. Always begin with the lower magnification. You will see the label on the side of the eyepiece.
Okay, for number 3, sorry. Okay. For number 3, rotate a low power objective into position. So, sana remember nyo kanina sa question, kailangan we need to rotate first or adjust first in a low power objective before you go to higher objective. Okay? And then for number 4, so yung sa red na tutor dyan sa number 3, sa red, yan ang low power objectives. Yan. Next, for number 4, look through the eyepiece. So, saan ang eyepiece? Yan. Tinuturo na ngayon ni Tutor Jen kung saan ang eyepiece. Yan. Adjust the mirror until you see a bright circle of light. So, saan ang mirror? Ayan. Sa lower body ng ating microscope. I know it's very hard for us, no? Kasi hindi natin mahawakan, hindi siya tangible, and yet Microscope Microscope should be tangible talaga to, sige lang, ganito talaga basta, new normal. Ayan, so adjust the mirror until you see a bright circle of light. Ayun.
Okay, number 5, place a slide. This is on the image. This is the slide. You put it on the stage. Here's the stage of the microscope and fix it with the stage clips. Ito, sa side also ng stage. Nandun ng clip. So the specimen on the slide should be right above the hole of the stage. And then number 6, you now can look at the microscope from the side. This is the parang side view. You look at the microscope from the side and see that or check that the lenses do not really hit the specimen or the glass slide. Okay, turn the coarse adjustment knob, yung bigger. Turn the coarse adjustment knob carefully to lower the objective until it is very close to the side. Just very close, not really touching because it may also break the glass slide.
Okay, for number 7, look through the eyepiece. So, balik na naman kayo sa eyepiece. Turn the coarse adjustment knob to raise the objective slowly until you can see an image of the specimen. So, saan ang coarse adjustment knob? Ituturo ni Tutor Jen. Yung sa kamay banda. Yan. And then, for number 8, turn the fine adjustment knob, okay, meron din dyan, to get a sharper image. The image is now in focus. Yun.
So these are the 8 steps you need to remember when you want to focus on the microscope. So last week, we already talked about the parts of the microscope. So this time, we'll continue with how magnification is done or computed when you are using different lenses in a microscope. So for part 2 or lesson 2 in the module, this is on magnification process. This is a measure of the ability of lens to produce a bigger image of an object. How do we magnify the image? There are 2 lenses involved. We have the eyepiece lens and the objective lens. So if you want to know the total magnification, you multiply the magnification of the 2 lenses that you use. Again, the process is to multiply, not add. And Tutor Rogar in the objective lenses, they have four lenses to remember. What are these? Are three
Three.
basic lenses. What are these, Tutor
Yes.
Rogar?
So we have 4 times. It magnifies the image by a factor of 4. And this is called scanning objective. Since it is used to scan the slide to locate the specimen before viewing it at higher magnification. So ito yung sinasabi nating unahin muna, di ba? And then we have 10 times magnifies the image by a factor of 10, and that is the low power objective. And we have the last, it's 40 times magnifies the image by a factor of 40, and that's what we call high power objective. So always remember we have 3 objective lenses, the 4 times, 10 times, and 40 times magnifications.
In other terms, you have low power objective, LPO,
Yes.
or
Mm-mm.
HPO for
HP
high power objective.
power. Thank
Thank you, Tutor Kevin, for dropping by sa ating live session.
Hello.
Shout out.
Hello po. Aming head. Hello, Tutor
So,
Kevin.
yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, we use multiplication. This is a common mistake of students. They add instead of multiplying.
Mm.
Whatever is the magnification of the ocular lens or the eyepiece, multiply that with the magnification of the objective lens. That's how you get the total magnification. So we have here a sample, and after I give the sample, Tutor Rogar will give you 5 problems to work on. So ready with
Yes.
your pang-compute dyan. If you can do
Pang-compute.
mental math, that's
They
better.
can,
So we have, if the ocular lens, nasa eyepiece, if the ocular lens magnifies the image by a factor of 10, or that's when you see 10 times on the side naka-label, and the objective lens magnifies the image by a factor of 50 or 50 times, the total magnification of the image is 500 times. That is computed again by multiplying the two magnification. You have 10 times, this is for the ocular lens, multiply with the objective lens magnification, which is 50 times, and so you get 500 times. So, simple multiplication process.
yes. Now
Tutor
let's
Rogar?
have more examples, and you can answer by chatting or putting your answers on our chat box. Okay. Direction. Fill in the blanks by solving the missing numbers. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Now, we have eyepiece lens, objective lens, and total magnification. For number 1, 5 times blank, and the total magnification is 20 times. What would be the objective lens if the total magnification is 20 times? Ayan. Next, for number 2, we have 5 times for eyepiece lens. And for the objective lens for number 2 is 40 times. What would be the total magnification? Do not forget that you need to multiply, not addition. Okay? Next, for number 3, blank for eyepiece lens times objective lens is equal to the total magnification of 100 times. Now for number 4, we have eyepiece lens is 10 times multiplied by the objective lens, which is 40 times. And what would be the total magnification for number 4? Now, may mga nababasa na akong sagot, so let's read their answer. For number 1, the objective lens is wait. Okay, wait. For number 1, it's 40 times. Is it correct?
For number
According
1,
to Kirubin and Shane, yes. Very good. Correct.
4
For
times.
number 2, 4 times objective lens. Now, 5 times multiplied by 40 times. The total magnification for number 2, according to Cell C, Kate Villegas, it's 200 times. And Krisha also answered 200 times. The correct answer is 200 times total magnification. Very good. Tama din si RK Kabuhat from Pulong Buhangin National High School. I think this is from Davao City Division, Region 11. Thank you. Next, we have for number 3, the correct answer is 10 times for eyepiece lens multiplied by 10 times is equals to total magnification of 100 times. Okay, tama si Marvin De Vera Capulong. Hello, hello. And for number 4, eyepiece lens 10 times multiplied by 40 times. The correct answer for the total magnification is number 4. It's 400 times. Yan. Tama si Ashley Nicole Espiritu. And also Rain Rachel Tauyan. Ayan. And also Ma'am Janet Flood Patay. Congratulations. Ang galing. Diba? Very easy.
And
Kayang-kaya natin to.
clarify natin, Tutor Rogar, we get the last
Yes.
column, total magnification by multiplying eyepiece lens and objective lens.
Multiplied.
So, pag given ang total magnification, all they have to do is, okay, how do we get the 4 times here, Tutor Rogar? That is 20 divided by 5 times. So we have here the objective lens. If one of the lenses magnification is missing, then they have to divide from the total magnification.
Correct.
So, with all that's happening now, diba, Tutor Rogar, with all that's happening now around us, why we can't have face-to-face classes, why hands-on activities are becoming difficult, our frontliners are also battling and fighting the virus in order to protect as many people as possible. So, Tutor Rogar, what can our learners do?
Okay, so this is your task and I hope everyone could do it. So and everyone could able to see your work. So this is your task today. In dedication for our frontliners, especially to hospital employees, write a thank you message for all of their hard works and sacrifices made in this global health crisis, COVID-19 pandemic. Write your message on a separate sheet of paper. You could make it more creative as you are, as beautiful as you are. And then you may share your outputs on social media and use the hashtags #Science ETUlay 7 and #Science TutorGen so that you may able to see your output and we can able to choose you as one of our tuties of the week. Ayan. I hope and I'm very excited, Tutor Jen, for this output. Diba?
Yung last week nga natin, Tutor Rogar, there's even one learner who really sent it to me via private message. Pinabasa niya sa akin yung output niya from last week sa kanyang module. So thank you very much. And
actually, meron din okay.
Yeah. Sige. Ano yun, Tutor Rogar? Go ahead, Tutor Rogar.
Yeah, actually, meron ding nag-chat sa akin. I think she's from other division din, from NCR. And she asked me kung meron po daw live ngayon. So, parang nakakataba lang ng puso na para talaga tayong nag-aaral. Actually, nag-aaral talaga tayo. And I am very, happy with this kind of, of this platform na nakakatulong tayo at the same time.
So, it's almost time and we're down to our assessment or our post-test. For this afternoon, we have prepared 3 items for you. So, same thing as what you did in the pre-test. As you answer, please do not forget to include your name and section or name and your school in order to be recognized.
Yes. Go, go, go.
And
Okay, so we
previous
have the same
question.
direction. We
Yes,
have the same
read.
direction with the pre-test.
Correct. So read the
Oo.
question carefully, choose the letter of the correct answer, and if you have a printed module with you, you use a separate sheet of paper for your answers. Number one,
Yes.
an
Okay.
increase in magnification causes blank. Which of the following happens as you increase the magnification? A decrease in the field of view. B, an increase in the working time. C, a decrease in the working distance. Or D, an increase in the working distance. What will happen if you increase the magnification? A, an decrease in the field of view. B, an increase in the working time. C, a decrease in the working distance. Or D, an increase in the working distance. The
Yes.
correct answer is letter A.
Hey.
Parang ano lang siya, Roger, di ba? Parang sa cellphone, pag nag-zoom in ka, your field of view decreases, but you're taking a closer look at that portion in your picture.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Marvin Tapulong. Correct ang kanyang answer. Tutorog, number 2.
Okay, for number 2, which of the following should you not do while using the microscope? A. Use low power objective lens first. B. Use stage clips to hold the slide in place. C. Use direct sunlight when mirror is the light source. Or letter D. Use fine adjustment only under the high power objective. Okay, so what is your answer for number 2? Remember, should you not do, ha? Should you not do? So what is your answer? The correct answer is letter C. Use direct sunlight when mirror is the light source.
Last item for our assessment. If the eyepiece magnification on light microscope is 10 times and the objective is 40 times, what is the overall magnification? A, 4 times. B, 10 times. C, 40 times. D, 400 times. So what is the
Yes.
magnification? Correct answer here. Letter D,
D.
400
Yan.
times.
I think all of them got it correct. Parang perfect sila. Lahat sila perfect. 3 over 3. Congratulations, learners. Now for our science quote of this week. Everything made by human hands looks terrible under magnification, crude, rough, and asymmetrical. But in nature, every bit of life is lovely. And the more magnification we use, the more details are brought out, perfectly formed, like endless sets of boxes within boxes. That's from Roman Vishniak. Wow. Napakaano naman, nakakaantig. Di ba,
My,
Tutor Jen?
yes, my personal take on this is that we take a look at all things and consider them all beautiful.
Yes, because we are beautiful in our own ways and in our own image and likeness. Okay, so once again, I am your tutor Rogue from SDO Davao City. Don't forget to do your hashtag and to do your tasks of this week and put hashtag Science ETUlay 7 or hashtag Science Tutor Rogue Jen. Thank you so much for your participation and God bless us all. Tutor Jen?
Yes, I'm also your tutor, Jen, from Daniela Aguinaldo National High School, SDO Davao City. Thank you very much for learning with us this afternoon, and we hope to still have you next week. It's a Monday habit every 1 in the afternoon.
Yes. Thank you for comments, suggestions. Email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph or scan the code. Up next is Tutor Z and Tutor Marky for Science 8. Thank you so much and God bless us all. To God be all the glory. Bye!
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!